Hey everybody, it's Chris from CRT Sports Cards with a little bit of a different video series and one I'll probably be doing every single day, and it's going to be called Furloughed. And so this is my first day of being furloughed from my job. Some of you know that I started a new career in January, so very interesting time. My last job was, or last career was about 15 years. So the last recession, my company actually became stronger in that time. So there was a very, very weird time that was not affected by that at all. But this time I am, and with the CDC guidelines being about 6 feet from each other, it's a different time because I am in a training position at the moment. I don't have a full-time spot in a sense. My company is an essential business, not essential as a hospital or the doctors, but we are essential to keeping commerce moving. But this is day one of my furlough, and right now it's supposed to go through May 31st. I've taken care of all the back-end paperwork I need to as of yesterday, so I'm kind of waiting to see how that goes. But just like 15 to 16 million other Americans out there, this is a different time for me. I'm 37 years old. This is first time, I think, since I was 15 that I haven't been employed in some way or some fashion. So this is a very different time for me. But I think in this series, what I'm going to do is maybe just talk about what I did during the day, and then kind of cover maybe one topic from the hobby, could be one topic from the world. Who knows? Just sort of just to video this experience and for myself look back in 20, 30 years and see how I responded to it. But at the same time, give a voice to people out there who are furloughed, and kind of a different time for all of us. So with that, let's take a look at the topic today, and that'll be, what does eBay owe you? And this was a topic that was talked about yesterday quite a bit on Twitter, and I figured I would give you my thoughts on this. So let's get to the tweet and go from there. So here we go. What does eBay owe you? And this was brought to us by our friend Watch the Breaks, Ivan, and his tweet was, very dangerous practice by eBay to stop showing best offer accepted on their sold listings search. Could massively, in capitalization, throw off comps and inflate markets. Here's an example from my search results versus Terapeak of the same card. Looks like it sold for $325. Actual price was $205. As we all know, eBay has hidden the final price of best offer listings for some time now. I don't know exact time frame, but that's been a practice that's been around for a couple of years now. Auction prices are on there, and it still shows you what it sold for at auction. But the question here is when you look at sold listings, it shows the card was $325, but when you go to Terapeak, you get to go to $205, or you see the $205 sale price. Terapeak, for anyone who doesn't know, is a site that eBay bought, and it comes free if you own an eBay store, and you get access to it, and it shows you real-time data. It shows you the charts. It shows you everything you want to know, so you can actually see what stuff sold for at the moment. eBay finally this year integrated it into their website. But the question here is, what does eBay owe us? And I think we as people in the hobby have, we used Beckett for many, many years, but then we gradually all shifted over to eBay sold listings to see what the comps are of our cards. That is a bonus for using eBay. You can sell your cards on Amazon, but when you look at Amazon, there are no sold pages for any product that has sold on Amazon. So we've taken this little extra part of the eBay website and we've turned it into a real-time price guide, which is great to see, but at the same time, it doesn't necessarily need to be there. It's just a bonus for eBay to show what is sold. And I think that's the key here to understand. eBay is in the business to show items sold. They want people to see what they have at their house, see that it's sold, and then get it listed. The more things get listed the more things get listed on eBay, and the more things get sold, the more money they make. So they really don't care about the fact that it's sold for $300 or $200 or $100. Excuse me. Or $100. The fact is, what they care about is, did it sell? Does it show to a new consumer that it sold? That's all that matters. And so eBay does not owe us real-time pricing. If we want to pay for real-time pricing, like people like myself and Ivan who have stores, we can look at that price. But for the average consumer who the eBay target, I mean, really eBay is going after right now to get more user base, it just needs to show that it's sold. What it sells for is kind of irrelevant. So there we have it, guys. Those are my thoughts on what does eBay owe us. And I think at the end of the day, pricing is great to see, but at the same time, eBay could take that away at a moment's notice, and where would that leave us? So we need to be thinking of it as a bonus that we can see it versus they owe it to us, that they owe us the sale price at the end of the day. So it's 10 in the morning. I got a few things to do around the house. I'm also finishing up a couple different things on the new consignment service I'm offering through my eBay store. At the same time, if you see a topic that you'd like me to cover tomorrow, let me know. I'll be on Twitter pretty much throughout the day, looking at what the hot button topic of the day is, and we'll go from there. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and please subscribe to the channel. Have a great one.